I have this on recording. You're going to prison.
That's illegal.
Did I miss? How did I miss that shot? Oh, you should not have been able to dodge that.
Great way to start the episode.
Okay. Jeez, you have so many iframes. Jeez, this thing does no damage to you, that's for sure. Which is good. Bro, I had a headshot and it did 8.
Oh gosh.
What? Hold still for a second. Let me make sure that wasn't an accident. Or it didn't hit something else. Where was it that I got that 16 damage in on you?
You probably got a crit. Well, what it was.
Well, yeah, because it was a yellow number.
You should be getting red because it's a headshot.
Yeah, and you don't have a helmet on, or at least you don't have it.
No, I'm hiding helmet.
Yeah, so do I. So, yeah, that's. I don't know where I hit you to get that 16 damage. Oh well. Anyway.
Restart to the episode.
Yeah, now we gotta go do some side stuff and get me an assault rifle that I've never used before.
Assuming it spawns. Knock on wood.
Yeah, so the question is, oh, you probably have to activate it first so that you can go back.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, if you want to come off the crystal. Because since I activated it first, it gave me travel options, and I don't have the options in your adventure mode and stuff.
Yeah, there we go.
Makes me.
It's back on adventure
I wonder
mode.
if you can do. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I wonder if you can do adventure mode on multiplayer. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to, but I questioned it.
I mean,
for 2
I'm
seconds.
pretty sure if you're in my game, it's just gonna drag you with me.
Let me. That's not the right command. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. We're good. Cool.
Okay. Alrighty. Basically, just sprint through everything.
Pretty much. We're basically just looking for the dungeon.
Yeah.
Let me.
I mean, if
let me
there's
pull
anything
this.
to grab, like forged
Yeah,
iron,
there's
I would
nothing. There's
definitely like to
nothing I
grab
don't have
forged
in.
iron.
Yeah, there's nothing in this dungeon I don't have, but we haven't fought Singe, right? Or you haven't fought Singe.
I fought Singe before, but not with you. I haven't.
Right, yeah, not with me on this character, so you don't have his drops. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, I don't too much care for drops, like
Okay.
but if he ends up being the boss in this,
He is, that's why I'm asking. He's in
perfect
this
then.
run.
And I'm cool with fighting him.
Sure. Yeah, we've got Singe, we've got the Mangler.
Mangler. Mangler. I don't like the Mangler.
Either.
It's not a hard boss. It's just kind of annoying. Because he and his mobs are just all ankle biters. So it just kind of makes him inherently less enjoyable of a fight. Kind of just thrives on being annoying. Rolling around everywhere. I shot above his head. That was a very good shot of me. Very pro gamer move. What's that? Another one?
Another elite.
And I'm bleeding now. Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, any looting opportunities we get, I'm gonna take them because I need forged iron. Oh, you're picking up galvanized iron too.
Yeah, it's probably because my armor is like 13. So.
That's useful for me too.
Yeah, this is on normal, so that's good that we're finally picking up galvanized iron on normal.
Most likely because of you.
Yeah. Yesterday I wasn't finding any on normal, just hard.
Unless they decide to drop little bits of it on co-op.
Maybe. Who
Which
knows?
both would and wouldn't make sense.
It could be like our combined gear score, maybe.
Maybe.
Let's see. What is this? This. I think this is where we need to be. Here. Let's respawn our ammo.
Oh, this is definitely Mangler.
Is it?
Well, the environment is his environment.
Well, there's a few places that look really similar.
Yeah, I mean, like, these types of areas remind me of Mangler's areas.
Oh yeah, this is okay. This is the Tangle Pass. This is yeah, this is his dungeon.
Yeah, kind of like the subways are generally. Well, there's a couple different things that can go with the subways, but Rip Hide is one of the ones that can be. So, you know, there's
Yeah,
some
if you want to leave, we
patterns.
can. We don't have to do this. Up to you.
Well, that's fine. You said we have to.
I've got everything on this run, on this roll. So.
You said that this is the run, or this is a roll that has the assault rifle if the
Yeah, if the
quest
side
spawns?
quest, if the quest spawns, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I know nothing about.
Yeah, we've got Sorrow's Field. We just have to get to Sorrow's Field to see if Supply Run will spawn. If Supply Run will spawn, then we can get you the assault rifle.
Okay. As
It's
I'm
dependent
interested
on
in
the quest.
checking it out because you know I could always do my opposite build, and instead of the sniper and submachine gun, I can do the assault rifle and hunting pistol. I didn't realize I was low health. Don't know why I haven't been using my good boy.
I also have a good boy.
Wait. There we go. Now you spawned.
Double good boy.
Yeah, the summon mods are very good.
Yeah. I've kind of been running that just to aggro enemies, and then there's Aura just for healing.
Yeah, there's
done
one
nothing with
specific
Dragon
summon
Hearts and
mod that I
Bloodworks.
actually prefer the most, that I've used the most. But we won't get that unless we fight a certain boss on ROM. Which, since we didn't fight that boss on ROM, we won't get it.
Yeah, once
at
I
least I
clean out
don't-
Earth, I'm gonna start running.
Actually, I don't know
again.
if that comes from that boss, actually. I think it might come somehow else, but not that it matters too much. Oh. Tumbleweeds.
Yeah, that's a new one that I haven't heard before.
Tarnished ring. Is that? I think that's one that we
Or
already
we can
have.
give that to Reggie.
Yeah, I was like, I think I already have that, so
You should. I think.
I think I have it
To give
equipped.
that to Reggie, you get a trade for it. Jeez. What is this? What is this guy's deal?
Hmm?
Damn.
Oh, I did not know you were in a battle for your life.
Yeah, a little bit. This guy
Oh.
does not want to go down.
I do not ever recall seeing this guy before in my life, so that is not helpful.
Yeah, I was doing like chip damage for some reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I'm getting 500 damage, 600 damage hits with my sniper, and it's barely doing like 20% of his health bar.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like, like I've never seen this guy before in my life. Oh, lovely. Okay. I'm trying. Okay, I'm
Dead.
I'm not trying. I am bleeding and dead. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that enemy before. That's strange. Or if I have, I do not remember him. Obviously.
Right.
Yeah, the one downfall to the sniper is that there are lots of times where you'll think you'll have been gotten reloaded, but you'll have gotten hit right at the end of it, so it didn't actually reload. So then I'll go to
Yeah,
shoot and
usually
realize that it wasn't ready, and
have to reload. Yeah, usually what I do is like I wait for the number to change because like there's no like reload gauge or whatever like
Yeah.
Warframe has, for example. So that's how I know that I've reloaded is once the number changes.
yeah, I generally don't pay too much attention to it, which is usually a problem. I pay more attention to it in boss fights. Just out in the world, not quite so perceptive. Part of that might also come to my just not subconsciously doing it, because, you know, it's been a while since I played the game. I'll take the upper pathway. Or, yeah. Oh, unless... Oh, of course it's...
Where did that guy spawn?
Wherever he is, he's the one that adds resist for all of his enemies. We have to kill him. Oh, there he is. He's over here. Oop.
Sounds to me like him.
Awesome. We can now both get up to 5 dragon hearts. I feel like I'm getting hit by a lot of things that I should not be getting hit by. I'm going to go down. Yeah.
Oh.
There's some
there's
aspect of lag in these enemies' attacks for sure. It's like that guy had not hit me yet when I staggered. Like he was still 5 feet away from me.
Yeah, I was trying to kill him, but he was coming after you.
Yeah, it was just strange because on my screen he was still actively rolling towards me, like he was the distance from me from the bush that I'm looking at. And I staggered and took damage as if he had hit me already, and it was like, that, no. He was not on top of me, thank you very much, game.
I got Revivalist. That's good.
Well, I guess was that a trait
Yeah.
you probably get from reviving people a certain amount of times?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
It'll be nice to have in boss fights.
Yeah. Especially since apparently I'm getting hit by attacks that are 15 miles away from me.
Yay, lag.
Yeah, because I very clearly was out of range of one of these ankle biters as well when he did a jump attack, but I still got hit. I guess that's just going to be an element of the gameplay today. I don't know this elite either. Why have I not seen these elites before? That's really strange.
I don't know, but they're giving us Luminite crystals, so I'll take it.
Like, either they're elites that only spawn in co-op, or I have faced them so few times that I just do not remember them, because I didn't recognize that one either. I feel like I'm going crazy.
I'm not playing on hard, playing on normal, so I don't know.
It's really weird. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, I've not seen this guy before. Lo and behold, if I go back and check my footage of some of my gameplay from, 2 years ago, how much you want to bet I find one somewhere? But I'm not going to watch that footage.
Obviously.
I don't care enough. I don't need it. because I'll be doing just as much of, like, if I were to do a review of this game, I would use just as much, if not more. Well, I would use, like, just as much footage from co-op as I would from my solo stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would be forever immortalized on YouTube. I mean, you are already, but you'd be more immortalized because your face would be on it. I mean, your face will be on it either way when I upload these. Although I have to edit them first.
I hate this boss.
Here comes the tumbleweed.
It's a random one dialogue.
Yeah, it's just an annoying fight. Because it's nothing but ankle biters. And of course I missed. Good boy, run. Oh, I think I hit you. I am so sorry. Where is the boss?
Over here in the corner by me.
There we go. Like, I would like to be able to get a shot at him. Just ironic that he makes himself more of a target when he grows large. Makes himself easier to see. Oh, that's not good for me.
I thought I was good to tank, but I
Lag, do not hurt me, please. Only one more shot. There we go.
Nice.
Hollow seed. That must be a.
Yeah, that's for a.
Yeah, that's for a
mod.
weapon. I'm paying more attention to that now because that's all you've been talking about is weapons and stuff from bosses and all that.
Yeah, most dungeon bosses drop an item for a mod, and most war bosses drop a weapon. Or a material for a weapon, I should say.
Yeah.
Technically.
And I mean, for me, the mods are more useful.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's like once I get used to playing with certain weapons, I tend to not switch at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's me with basically every game.
Right.
For example, I want to say out of my 195 hours in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I want to say 190 of that was with twin daggers.
Right.
Because it was just the way that I liked to play. And if I had another weapon equipped, it was like a staff or underwater, because it had the most range. But I would never use it otherwise. That was part of the reason why I didn't enjoy Origins when I started playing that, was because I didn't have twin blades, and most everything about the combat just felt a lot more clunky than it did in Odyssey. So I just never continued. One of the few games that I started and kind of DNF'd with not really an intention to go back. After 200 hours of Odyssey, I think I spoiled myself on the better version of the formula.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to play it just because Egypt.
Right.
But, yeah. I still kind of want to make a video on Odyssey. Then I could talk about how, salty I am. That, that it ruined gaming and open world gaming for me for several months. And I just could not pick up a game and want to, like, I just did not want to play any games.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like 195 hours of that in 1 month, because it was from December 25th till January 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, that was, I think it was in that month that I got the platinum. I don't remember if I did the DLC in that month period as well. Either way, it was 200 hours in less than 2 months, and yeah. Definitely made gaming, anything, especially open world stuff, very difficult for me for a good long while. Ooh, 1,000 damage. Feels good, man.
Nice.
Is there anything back in that corner? I see green. It's probably just like an ammo box or something.
Yeah, probably just a consumable.
Well, if it's a bandage or
Those
something, I'll
mats.
take it.
Well, thanks for the bandage.
It was a bandage. Haha.
Nice.
Worth. Bandages are worth.
Yep.
Because bleeding is annoying. 'Cause that's one of
Found
the
a
ones
purple
that,
item over here.
like, bleeding is one that actively harms you. And you have no way to counteract it without just, you know, using a blood wart to counteract the active damage. Or healing it. Because, like, with radiation, you can kind of survive with, you know, half stamina. It's not easy or fun, but you can do it. And with some of the others, like burning, you can just roll several times and get rid of the worst of it. Burden of the Gambler. What is that?
Yeah, I already had that, but I assume you didn't.
Disables weak spot damage bonus. Increases crit chance by 15. Disables weak spot damage bonus. Not worth. Not with the sniper. Absolutely not. Like, yeah. With a sniper, I rely on crit and, you know, weak spot to, you know, get me halfway through boss fights, because if I can hit them, then it does like 2 or 3 times as much damage than if I hit something that doesn't have any weakness. But definitely not worth. If it was on my submachine gun, or if I had 2 machine guns, then that would be a better deal, but not with the sniper.
Yeah, dual SMGs would be sick.
So what area are we at now?
We're still out in the city.
Because I've not done much on adventure mode. I only did adventure mode on 1 or 2 worlds to get a couple of the trophy-related bosses that I hadn't fought. You're the one that's spent a lot more time with it than I have. I missed that shot. I've been whiffing shots like nothing else today. I think I'm just tired.
Probably.
Because I am. Barely got a day off on last Sunday. Today's barely going to be a day off for me.
Oof.
And can't remember if it's next weekend or the week after that that I have to do work the entire weekend, so I'll have a 16 days in a row. I was hoping that I would be free from most of that nonsense this year. Apparently not.
Yeah, I'm not serving this weekend, which is nice because I was last weekend. So I guess they decided to give me a break this weekend. Yeah, I was expecting to have to serve because it's Easter weekend. Bye, doggo.
Where's this gonna lead? Okay, that's a way too dungeon.
Yeah, one of these dungeons is going to be Sorrow's Field, and the other one is going to be the Ash Yard.
How did you know, though? I don't know.
Because I have my save manager pulled up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
And that
once
tells
we
you.
jump back into the campaign, I'll close it so I don't get spoiled. But for now, I've got it open so I can see what
Interesting.
spawns.
I was going to say, I was like, how did you even know that?
Yep.
I suppose that's useful
Yeah,
for adventure mode.
for the purposes of farming items, it's a lot easier because I can just reroll the world. And if it doesn't have something I'm looking for, I can reroll it again instead of having to
Yeah.
run through the whole thing, waste like 2 hours, look for something that didn't even spawn.
Yeah, same
Like,
thing
why
with
bother?
bosses, too.
Yep.
If you want to fight a particular boss, then it's like, okay, well, this boss isn't in this roll, just reroll. That works.
Yep.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. For story mode, obviously, yeah. I wouldn't see the benefits of doing that in story mode. I think it's just kind of fun. just doing story mode as is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because I can see everything that rolled in courses in my campaign, but I'm not gonna look at it. Well, it's not that I really have any
How did
context
I
for any
miss
of it, but still.
3 shots in a row? Good grief. Maybe a little bit of it is lag too.
Here's the other dungeon.
Yeah. The question is... And you said it's Singe? I would think that this would be the one that's going to end up leading to Singe. But...
Probably. The world boss tends to be at the bottom of the map usually. I mean, and we can fight him now if you want, because we're here. If this is him, because I mean, it's not going to kick us out. So, well, I guess I'll put this. Yeah, this is Singe. Okay. So, question: do you know what weapons he drops? He drops Spitfire and Smolder. Spitfire is like a secondary SMG, and then Smolder is the sword that I have.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So, you know which one of those you want?
I don't much care.
Okay. I guess
Like
we
I
can go
said,
Spitfire
I'm not horribly intent on getting all of the item drops.
Right.
I'm just playing the game to play the game.
Right. Yeah. I figured I'd just ask in case you wanted to go for a specific one.
Yeah, I don't care either way. If I were to choose, I would probably choose the sword just to see if I like it better than my hammer. Just because I've
We
never...
can go for the sword if you want. We just have to shoot him in the tail to get the sword and blow his tail off before we kill him. Yeah, if you blow his tail off before you kill him, you get the sword. If you don't, you get the SMG. That's how this works. So if you want, you can get behind him and shoot him in the tail with your sniper, and I can distract him.
I was like, I can do big damage if you take the brunt of it.
Yep.
So you have to shoot off his tail, or is it just a certain amount of damage to it? Oh,
I mean, you have to shoot it off.
Fault. Why is he focusing me?
Look at me, ugly. Okay, now he's aggroing on me.
If I could get a good shot off, that'd be nice. Let me stay away from him while he's doing this.
No, don't stay away from him when he's charging like that. That's the best time to hit his tail. Oof.
Ouch. Dumb mod. Or mob, whatever. Whatever you're called. Not having much success with his tail, I'll tell you what.
It takes a while.
Yeah, it's not doing much damage, so I can imagine. Come on.
Keep shooting it. It'll blow off eventually. It took a while for me, especially because I was doing it solo.
Yeah,
it took a while.
Especially since getting around behind him like that was probably difficult. Because, yeah, like, he's been in the same position this entire time, so, like, I've had no problems hitting him for a couple minutes.
And now he moves.
Now he's flying away. Convenient.
Well, he's face back towards me, so we're good.
Oh, pff, I didn't have a shot, my sniper. There we go. Tails off.
Nice.
Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Bleed. Stop. Again. Oh. Oh, ouch. Bernie, Bernie. Okay, he's definitely aggroed on me now. Yep.
Ah.
Tried to hit his chest, but I missed. Missed again. Oop. 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 Getting gangbanged by 2 elites. Okay. Die. Die again.
I got the other one.
All of a sudden, I just get hit twice. I was like, oh, you were right behind me. Gotcha.
Nice. Woo! Yeah, it was a lot easier in 2-player.
Yeah. That's going to be a theme for much of the game.
Yeah.
As you do adventure mode in other worlds, you'll find a couple bosses that are quite tough.
Did you get the drop?
Yeah, the Dragon Links or whatever it's called.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, now let's go and see if we got the quest for my assault rifle. And watch me never use it. Well, if we have the quest and we do it, then we can start running on courses after that.
Yep. Yeah, it's always good to have options.
Courses is definitely quite the world.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, it got its own DLC, so I guess it needed to be fleshed out.
Yeah, I mean, the Swamps of Courses DLC is almost only the survival mode stuff. And I'm guessing there's some sort of lore and story and whatnot that goes with that, and that is associated with Courses, is my guess, but obviously I've never played enough to know.
I thought it affected all game modes.
I just know that the patient 2993 or 2963 or whatever the number is a good DLC. I like it.
That's good.
I mean, it's basically just more of the game, but with a new world and, you know, new areas.
Reloading.
New areas, new enemies, new bosses.
More the same is always a good thing.
On a game like this, yeah, for sure. You play it for what it gives you. You don't want something too different.
Right.
I'm just curious to see how Remnant 2 changes the gameplay loop, like what it does to evolve.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if like it's worth coming back to Remnant 1 or if 2 is just going to be better in every way.
I mean, if I were to guess, I would assume that Remnant 2 will be better in almost every way. I'd assume that for the casual player, Remnant 1 will be more or less obsolete, especially since the story isn't too, you know, it's not too crazy. Like, Remnant 2 could easily just recap the story of the first game in, like, you know, the tutorial, and you would not lose any of the story from this game.
Right, and if it does that, then like I would be fine just moving on to Remnant 2 when it comes out if I haven't finished the first game by then.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's, you know, essentially just the same game, but, you know, new, fresh innovations and, you know, expansions to the loop and stuff, as long as it all works. I mean, I could see myself returning to Remnant 1 for nostalgia reasons.
Right.
Like just wanting to replay just because I can, just because I've already spent so much time in the game and I like it. But if Remnant 2 is really turns out being like the same thing, then it's like, just play Remnant 2.
Yep.
It'll look better.
Yep.
Not that Remnant looks bad. It was only a AA studio, so it's just, you know, the gameplay is easily what you play Remnant for.
Right.
So if Remnant 2 I would like to see Remnant 2 also do more with the story.
Yeah.
Do something a little bit different and really like make it more
Cinematic.
of a story. Yeah. Not horribly cinematic. Just have more oomph to it. Something
Mhm.
more to it rather than just searching for the founder and cutting off. Spoiler for the ending of the game. Because that's
I
basically all
mean,
the
like,
story
I
is.
accidentally did see the final boss. I was like, why is there this third world boss in the first world I haven't seen? I clicked on it, I'm like, oops, it's the final boss.
Oof.
Whoops.
What was the name of it?
Nightmare?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't tell you
so
more
look
about
around,
it, though.
Yeah,
F
so
ice.
look for an item called the Monkey's Key.
Monkey's Key. Okay.
I think it's purple. Should be near the beginning of the dungeon.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll spawn for me because I already did the quest.
You can do the quest multiple times.
Okay, that's good.
Like, key items and whatnot aren't exclusive to one time. I see a purple item, it's just a tome.
Well, hey, I mean, tomes are nice.
They are. How many? I have 7 trait points to spend. Which I will probably not spend until I remember to about 50 years from now. Which is fine. So does the Remnant Manager thing that you have, it doesn't tell you what key items are spawned in your world?
I
Just
don't
tells you
think
the
so.
bosses and the tiles.
It tells me the locations, the bosses. Tells me like item drops. Certain item drops. Like that Burden of the Gambler you picked up. I can see that it drops somewhere in the world.
Okay, but it won't tell
Yep.
you key items.
No.
Interesting. So maybe that means we won't see it since it's not in your manager.
I don't think that's how it works.
How did that kill me? Strange. Yeah. I think every time I get down, I'm gonna talk about how I'm surprised that you can't crawl around while you're downed.
Found it.
Look at that.
Okay.
I drank
and then
this.
the door will be at the end.
Okay.
We just have to get to the end and it'll be there.
This
Nice.
is
At least we
exciting
got it
for
first
me.
try.
That's the
At
other
least we got
nice
it
thing
first
about.
try.
Yeah. That's the other nice thing about a game like this, though, is that there is enough variation. Oh, this guy. I got a crit on him, so that was wonderful. But this other one's on my ass. Good grief, I'm gonna go down again. Yep. For whatever reason, these enemies just keep on being able to hit me when they're 50 miles away. And it's
Is this
hard.
guy like healing or something?
I think when he throws that weird item
Okay, I got
down,
him.
he either increases resistance or starts a healing process or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to adjust my timing on rolls to avoid being hit when I have to account for lag and enemies being 50 miles away from me.
Yeah, that's dumb. I think usually in single player, what I've noticed is that if I roll late, I usually get the iframes off. If I roll too early, then I don't have the iframes.
Well, part of it is I also like to roll out of range when it comes to elites.
Mm-hmm.
And I am out of range when I've been getting hit. So that's been my issues. I've been rolling out of the way so that I'm not even in the range of their attack, but then their attack will just hit me anyway. So that's kind of been my issue. How did I miss that? Major hammer whiff. Can I get any forged iron game? I've not seen too much of it or noticed it when it's been picked up.
We can always buy a craft some later.
Yeah. Not that it matters too much, it's just for my armor.
Okay, the door's right here.
Okay. Does the quest not have anything to do with bosses or...
No, this is a no boss dungeon.
Okay,
Anyway,
good. That's a nice little clue. Monkey
Yep.
on the door. Assault rifle. Oh, it's already +3. That's nifty.
Yep. Yeah, it starts at +3.
Actually, let me keep this on here. Let me put on a different weapon. There we go. Yeah, I like this. Oh, I have my submachine gun equipped, that's why. I was like, this... The assault rifle. It looks exactly like my sniper. What the hell?
Does it really have the same model?
I don't know. Here, look at it, and then I'll switch
No, it
to my
doesn't. They're
sniper.
different. Yeah, no, they're different.
It looks similar enough on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're different, but everything just looks very similar. For better or worse.
All right, I think we're good to head back now, all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Leave dungeon, I suppose. Or rather, probably return to Ward 13, I guess, actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh well.